Hello. So today, Steve and I are reviewing the Lego Movie.
I can fly!
What was that?
I don't know. Hello!
Huh? What's this?
I like sausages!
Huh? So, today, Steve and I, yes, we are reviewing the Lego Movie. The Lego Movie is the story of Emmett, played by Chris Pratt, who is best known for being in Parks and Recreation and his role in Zero Dark 30 last year, and some other films as well. And I think he is great. And the story is of him being a construction worker who follows the instructions, but people believe that he is the master builder, the guy that doesn't need the instructions, that can just build things with his mind, and they think he's the chosen one, pretty much, and he's got to try and save the world from President Business or
Lord Business.
Or Lord Business. So I'm just going to quickly tell you all the cast here. I've said Chris Pratt is in it, and then here are some of the cast. I'm going to say the ones that are sort of the main people in the film, and then I'm not going to say some of the people because I don't want some of the stuff to get ruined for you. So you have Will Arnett, who plays Batman, which is Will Arnett. I've never really been a massive fan of him, but I think he's great as Batman in this. Elizabeth Banks is Wild Style. Then we have Alison Brie as Unikitty, one of the cutest things in this film. Then we have Charlie Day as Benny, sort of the old spaceman, and Will Ferrell as Lord Business / President Business. Morgan Freeman as Vitruvius.
The wizard.
I can say it really great. Then we have Jonah Hill as Green Lantern, and Liam Neeson is bad cop, good cop, which is something great there. Then we have Nick Offerman, who is Metalbeard, another guy from Parks and Recreation, and Channing Tatum as Superman. That is sort of the main people with this, and Shaquille O'Neal. Everyone loves him, don't they? Yeah, so I don't think I've missed off anyone. There's some great celebrities here, and the voice acting is brilliant. I don't want you to not be saying anything in this, Steve, because I don't want it to just be a whole thing where it's just me talking and you not talking. So, first, what did you think of it?
I was expecting...
No, shut up.
I was expecting a good film, and what I got was an excellent film. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. Just, first of all, the way it was made, like the whole Lego thing, they built it so true to the Lego world. Nothing was not Lego. Like, the fire was made of Lego, the water was made of Lego. Everything was Lego, and it was moving. Imagine moving water made out of Lego. That was incredible to look at, absolutely incredible.
Yeah, what Steve has said with the animation is absolutely beautiful for this film. At times you're looking at it, and I think they did do some stop motion here, but it's because it's really weird. You look at it, and you can see that some is like the CGI stuff and the proper like 3D animation, but you look at it and you think, how is this really like CGI at points? Because it looks completely stop motion at times, and it's amazing how they made it, and it's just this really beautiful world, and the animation just really pops out the screen, and it's got really nice colours and everything to it, and it's just a really clever and great film with the things that it does.
You have to really watch it and see it, and then you'll understand what we're talking about. It's really amazing.
Yeah.
Then, like, the plot itself, I really enjoyed how it kind of, obviously because it's the Lego movie, it's also made for children, but it's still got a lot of elements of rather grown-up stories. Like, it's a dystopian world, like, I don't know, like Brave New World and 1982 and stuff, where you've got surveillance everywhere and everyone has to obey the rules, and if you don't, you get into trouble.
Like law business and stuff, and it's just, we don't really want to spoil stuff with this, because I feel like it's a film that you can go in and just take in everything, and I know a lot of people, when they said this was coming out, they're like, oh, it's just going to be the Lego movie advertising the Lego to you. Yes, this film, it doesn't really advertise it, but at the end you're sat there and you're like, I really want to go and play with some Lego now. I really want to go to a shop and just build something amazing, because this has a message sort of about being your own self, being creative, and just a really nice message to it as well. Chris Miller and Phil Lord are the directors and writers of this. They also, one of the other animations they did was Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. They directed that, and they also wrote Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 1, and I believe they did write 2 as well, and they directed 21 Jump Street last year. Was it last year or was it 20? Yeah, it was 2012, I think it was, and that's why it's nice to see Channing Tatum and Jonah Hill doing the whole Superman and Green Lantern thing, and sort of having the same relationship that they had in 21 Jump Street at points. But it's really, really funny. There's so much that I laughed at with this film as well, and there's one point where at the end of the film, there's a point that there was even a grown-up guy that was older than us in the cinema who let out like the loudest laugh, and that's where you think to this film, this isn't just for kids. This is appealing to adults so well as well, because there's jokes in there that will just fly straight over kids' heads and they won't get it or understand it. But then adults can be like, "Yep, I get that. I get that reference. That is funny. That appeals to me," and it's just really great. Just this has things where it parodies and spoofs other things, and sort of is poking at pop culture and a lot of other great things. And like I said with the instructions, the thing about it is really cool, because you know when you used to get the Lego sets and you got the instructions and that was how you would put it together. The Lego people in the Lego world follow the instructions.
Yeah, on the building site, they've got one of those booklets which they open up and look how to build the building.
It tells you where to put the blocks, and Emmett is someone that follows those instructions. When he wakes up in the morning, he reads what he has to do in the morning, and it's really clever and funny there, and just it's one of the most clever sort of animations that I've seen in so very long, that just didn't feel like it was just trying to appeal to kids, and didn't feel like it was just thinking that the audience was dumb. It's an animation which makes you think, like when you think about like animations like the Smurfs or Alvin and Chipmunks, you look at those and you're like, they got burp and fart jokes in them, and that's where it is just appealing to kids. But with this, there's jokes in there for kids, but the two other writers on it also wrote Hotel Transylvania. I did sort of enjoy Hotel Transylvania, but just the writing's really clever and smart, and the last part of this film has a true emotion to it as well, which you can just take in, and sort of people will feel that it's got heart to it. And I'm still not even letting you speak, am I, Steve? I'm just talking the most.
Well, I was talking a bit earlier, but yeah, it's got so many different layered messages in it. As you spoke about earlier, it's about kind of being creative yourself. On the one hand side, don't fit in with the world, do your own thing, but at the same time, while you're trying to do your own thing, don't do an ego trip, but still kind of, while doing your own thing, be able to inspire others and be inspired by others.
Because Emmett is someone that people see as dumb.
Yeah.
But he is a great character for this film. Just everyone just did the voice acting was just spot on and really worked, and you just feel there at points and with these characters, and it's just really nice to see something. 2014 January started with some really shit horror films for me and some really bad films, but so far I don't know if this is really something like big to say. Like I did see like 12 Years a Slave and Dallas Buyers Club and some of those, and Inside Llewyn Davis in January, but they came out in America last year. So I think what I'm going to say here is that if with America and the UK, I think that this is pretty much the best film of 2014 for me so far that I have seen in the cinema. It was great, and I don't have really a bad thing to say about it. I was sat there with a smile on my face the whole film and laughing so much, and there wasn't a boring moment, because it's so much fun and just something fresh and nice to see that these people have had passion with making this film. You can see that they thought about the audience and how people were going to feel about this. They didn't just rush it or anything. They took their time with having fresh writing and just making you feel very connected to this film. And just when this film started, it got better and better as it went on. And there's just moments where I was like, this film is just so awesome, and I don't have a bad thing to say about it. So What would you say?
The thing
Steve?
is, I actually tried hard to kind of think of something bad because it just otherwise might seem that we're just praising.
But
And the funny thing is, I mean, everyone has seen the trailer, or everyone who's watching this has hopefully seen the trailer, so this isn't really a spoiler or anything, but it's got like one stereotype or trope or something you've got in a lot of films where the hero falls in love with a girl and she's already together with someone else. I mean, normally, in any other film, that would be really boring, but in this film, the other guy is... What?
was that in the trailer?
It's in the trailer, yeah.
Is it in the trailer? Yeah, I wasn't sure. There's Lego people in this film that, even if they're not a big Lego thing and they've just been a small thing that's just been put in a shop, you're going to spot them in this film. This Lego movie has everything. It pokes at other genre films, and it's just great. And that's why I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. What's your rating?
Absolutely 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 as well. There's nothing negative to say about it, which I'm really surprised. I thought, okay, maybe there'd be something with it, but it's just awesome and so much fun, and just I loved it. And you should all go and see it, because I know it's out in the UK on the 14th. The previews were this weekend, but I know it's out in America. It came out in America on the 7th, so just go out and see it, and you will have an awesome time. If you're an adult, if you're a kid, adults will be able to watch this and remember that they had Lego as a kid, and remember that you built the stuff as a kid. It's just, it makes you feel like a child again, this film, and it's awesome. And that is all I have to say today. Steve and I will see you again later today, actually.
Yeah, for the bad movie.
Yeah, bad movie month, day 9. We are going to be talking about, I said about it's one of the best bad films. You wait and see. It's a film that I love, but
I haven't even seen it yet, but I already know it's going to be really bad.
He's in for an awesome time at the screening. So we'll talk about that properly. But thank you very much. If you've seen the Lego movie, say down there what you thought of it, and are you a fan of Lego? What was the question be? What's your sort of favourite Lego thing? And what's the best thing you've ever built from Lego?
That's a good question, yeah.
The best thing you've ever built from Lego. I think the best thing that I said was building the guy. I had like a little house when I was a kid. It was a proper house with the windows, and the guy had like a garden on top of his house and a garden at the front. Yeah, so that is it. Lego Movie is awesome. 2014 has finally given me a really brilliant film that I already sort of want to see again. So thank you very much, and
so what have you guys got to say about the film?
I really liked it. It is very good. Oh, wait a second. Oh, no, why are they not flag? I really liked it. Very good. Very good movie. I really liked it. Thank you.
It was really fun to watch.
Huh?